Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome to the Piper Report. So I have an interesting article here. Robert Mueller, for those who don't know, which I'm sure most people do know, is investigating the alleged Russia ties toward the Trump campaign and the Trump administration. Well, look who he has on his staff. Let's look at who he hired to help him investigate Trump. I thought, personally, that this was supposed to be an impartial investigation into the alleged ties between Trump and Russia. I thought it was supposed to be bipartisan. I was wrong. It turns out Mueller's staff is comprised of liberal activists, and I should say neoliberal activists because these aren't true liberals. Let's go over this because it's kind of sad. There is no evidence of collusion, and even if collusion occurred, it would not be a crime. Just like the fact that Hillary Clinton colluded with the Ukraine was not a crime. But the Russian witch hunt will never end until heads roll. Here is a look at the 15 attorneys who will investigate Trump. Rush Atkinson, an attorney on detail from the Criminal Division's fraud section at the DOJ, donated to Hillary Clinton in 2016. Peter Carr, DOJ spokesman under Obama. Andrew Goldstein, a public corruption prosecutor on detail from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York, worked under Trump basher Preet Bharara in the liberal New York Southern District. Adam Jed, an appellate attorney on detail from the DOJ Civil Division, defended Obamacare at the DOJ. Robert Mueller, special counsel team leader. Best friend to fired leaker James Comey. Lisa Page, an attorney on detail from the FBI's Office of General Counsel and former trial attorney with the Criminal Division's Organized Crime and Gang Section. Investigated Ukrainian oligarch Dmitry Firtash, a one-time business partner of a former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort at the DOJ. Elizabeth Prelogar, an appellate attorney on detail from the Office of the Solicitor General, fluent in Russian, former law clerk to Justices Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Elena Kagan. James Quarles, a former partner at WilmerHale and a former assistant special prosecutor for the Watergate Special Prosecution Force. Former assistant special prosecutor on the Watergate Special Prosecution Force. Jeannie Ray, a former partner at WilmerHale who has served in the Office of Legal Counsel at DOJ and as an assistant U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia. Ree is a Clinton Foundation lawyer and former deputy assistant attorney general in the Office of Legal Counsel under Obama. Brandon Van Grack, an attorney on detail from the DOJ's National Security Division, led a grand jury inquiry in Northern Virginia scrutinizing former Trump associate Michael Flynn's foreign lobbying. Andrew Weissman, who is on detail from the Criminal Division's fraud section and who has served as general counsel at the FBI and as an assistant U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of New York. Weissman donated $2,300 to the Obama Victory Fund in 2008, $2,000 to the DNC in 2006, and at least $2,300 to the Clinton campaign in 2007. Aaron Zebley, a former partner at WilmerHale, who has previously served with Mueller at the FBI and has served as an assistant U.S. attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, worked with Robert Mueller at the WilmerHale firm. These other Mueller attorneys have less conspicuous political leanings. Aaron Zelinsky, an attorney on detail from the U.S. Attorney's Office of the District of Maryland, worked under Assistant AG Rod Rosenstein in Maryland. Zainab Ahmad, a top national security prosecutor on detail from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Eastern District of New York. And Michael Dribin, an appellate attorney on detail from the Office of the Solicitor General, described by former colleagues as one of the brightest criminal law experts of the past 2 generations. So look at that. 12 of these lawyers, 12 of them are either allied with Obama or allied with any type of Democratic affiliation, Hillary Clinton, things of that nature, or they're good friends with James Comey and they work well with Robert Mueller. This is not bipartisan. This is a witch hunt. I think this confirms This reinforces the notion that this is a witch hunt against Trump. You are putting people on your staff who have a past of working with people who despise Trump, who have denigrated Trump. This is not bipartisan. This is not impartial. This is a witch hunt, and it looks like they are going after Trump at all possible costs. So they fill their staff up. They fill their staff up with people who are anti-Trump. I thought Robert Mueller was supposed to be a good person. I thought Robert Mueller is supposed to be someone with integrity, an honest individual. It doesn't appear like that. This is nothing but a witch hunt by getting people who hate Trump to investigate him. And I'm done.